And closing down your eyes. Having your intention to just take this hour, this sacred hour, to let yourself go inwards and reflect, thinking about anything that you would like to be repairing, redoing, creating any transformation that may be starting with you, starting internally, or with something that you're doing or working on, and allowing that transformation to start to take place from today. Maybe a work project or a personal project or anything like that that you started to want to begin that journey of transformation. Staying where you are, but noticing how you're sat. If you feel like that spine could be a little bit longer, if your shoulders could be a little bit more relaxed, if the muscles in your face could just be a little bit more relaxed. And today, allowing your palms to rest there facing up, bringing your first finger and your thumb to touch. Re-closing down your eyes if you've opened them. And inviting that long line of energy to just breathe all the way up your spine, lengthening through your spine. And feel as if somebody may be just gently lifting your head, your skull, so you could feel it just try and move away from your neck, almost as if it's balancing on a golden thread, just lifting it a little bit higher. We're going to chant Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times together. Taking a breath to prepare. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And one Om. Staying with your eyes softly closed for a moment. As you breathe, have your natural breath, just breathing in. And as you breathe out, connecting to Mula Bandha. So that Mula Bandha is like your pelvic floor or perineum if you're a man. So as you breathe out, just feeling that squeezing out of the air and slight connection. Inhaling, allowing it to be your natural inhale. Exhaling your natural breath out, but just having that little hold at the end of your exhale. So you fully breathe out, connecting to almost like this base source line of energy. And then just to practice, we're going to have 10 Kapalabhati breaths, that breath of fire, where you breathe out through your nose and squeeze the air out from your diaphragm, your lower abdomen, and let your inhale be a reaction. Just going to go for 10 so you can reconnect with that feeling. Awesome, guys. We're going to do another 10. So just, if you give me a thumbs up if you feel that you've totally got that breath and you feel happy with it. Great, great, awesome. Okay, we're going to go for another 10. And one more 10. Okay, here we go. Letting your natural breath take over. So we're going to use that breath in quite a few poses. Coming to go onto your mat, extending your legs out. Hiya Jane, we're just coming into using some Kapalabhati breath, Jane, some of that breath of fire. So we're going to come onto your back, laying down. We're going to try the same breath with your head and your shoulders lifted off of the floor, and also lifting your feet, your legs. So for the first set, maybe we try with your hands underneath your bum. So we're laying down almost as if we're doing like a half bow. So your legs are up, lifting up, looking at your feet. So let's try sat on your hands for the first one. Go for 10, just to test it out. Relax, laying down. So we're going to try and go for a minute. You've got one option, is to do the same as we just did, sat on your hands, or lifting up with your arms extended. So your arms are out, looking at your feet. Okay, so if you go for that straight up with your arms extended, and then you change your mind and you want to swap and take your hands so they're underneath your sit bones, you can totally do that. Okay, so choosing which one you're going to go for, and then preparing, lifting up. Here we go. And taking a rest. Awesome, guys. I'm going to go for one more round the same. So it's around about 30 breaths. Your choice, either reaching with your arms out, or if you wanted to sit on your hands for the second one, sitting on your hands. Okay, feeling this breath is helping you get this fire, ignite this energy to move into that period of transformation. Having a breath in, preparing. Here we go. And resting. Taking a moment, staying here, having a breath in, breath out. I think I'm going to go for one more set. Okay, so your choice, either going for your hands underneath your sit bones or keeping your arms extended. Okay, getting ready, choosing your position. You can sit on your hands or reaching them out. And release. Having a deep breath in. Breathe out through your mouth. Reaching your arms up over your head, interlocking your fingers. Exhaling, hugging your knees in. So we're laying on your back, hug your knees in towards your chest. Okay, we're going to take the same breath, but seeing if we can go for a little bit longer with that breath. So before you move into that breath, coming back to your intention of anything that you feel that you would like to transform and change and move through in your own being. Okay, so we're going to have your head up for the first lot, so almost sort of crunching in. Okay, here we go. And resting your head down. Staying with those knees in towards your body. And with this second set, we're going to try and make it to 60. With this second set, staying with your head on the floor, but squeezing your knees in. So re-establishing that movement from your diaphragm, really squeezing out. So this is that breath of fire, that cleansing breath. Okay, here we go. Pausing, having a breath, staying where you are. Okay, last set, we're going to try same breath, staying on your back, but this time hugging your knees in, so same as the first round, okay? Okay, we're going to try and go for 60 again. Taking a breath, preparing, and rounding, tucking, bringing your head up. Here we go. And resting, having a breath in, breath out, and having a full body stretch, extending out through your legs, through your arms, reaching out, having a breath in, out through your mouth, fully lengthening all the way through the sides of your body. So as you breathe in, we're going to have a little stretch over either side. So breathing in, getting as long as you can. As you breathe out, just stretching over a little bit like that sort of banana asana, stretching over to your left side. Inhaling, coming back up to the middle, to the center. Exhaling, moving over to the other side. Inhaling, back to the center. Exhaling, hugging your knees and crossing your ankles. You're going to either rock to sit or rolling to one side, coming up to sit. Awesome, guys, getting comfortable in that seated position. So if you need a little pillow or something just underneath your sit bones, taking them behind you so we can be seated and be comfortable for a moment. Relaxing your hands down onto your knees to start with. We're going to take our next breath with your thumbs up and fingers curled around. Reach your arms up. Okay, trying to go for straight arms. So guys, and we're going to take that same breath of fire, that same Kapalabhati breath, bringing all of this energy and transformation from your belly, from that energy center. We'll close down your eyes, and with your eyes closed, invite your gaze into that third eye space. I'm going to maybe go for a little bit longer. Anytime you feel if you need to rest your arms and you want to bring them down onto your knees, or you want to break the breath and then restart, that's totally okay. Awesome. So we're going to try sort of maybe 2 minutes. So not too long. same breath, okay? Feeling that you are using this energy to transform. Here we go. Breathing. And release your hands down. Awesome, guys, well done. Having a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Taking a moment here just to rest in stillness, having a minute with your eyes softly closed and feeling that effects of that breath and that energy through your body. Noticing any tingling sensation. Having your intention to awaken this transformation, to repair, remodel, reflect, redo on anything internally that you would like to transform that might be affecting your immediate external world. And then opening your eyes. Okay, we're going to extend your legs out. We're going to be folding forwards over each leg. So if you wanted to, maybe not as much as a pillow, but you could roll your mat up or a blanket if that feels a little bit uncomfortable on your hamstrings, just so you have a little lift underneath your sit bones. Okay, we're going to be breathing, so not Kapalabhati, just normal breathing, but breathing in, reaching up. And as you breathe out, reach over to the left leg, okay, over your left leg. Inhaling, reaching up. And then exhaling over your right leg. Inhaling up. Exhaling left. Inhaling up. Exhaling right. Inhaling up. Exhaling left. Okay, continuing to move with your own pace of your own breath. Okay, it's going to be for about 2 minutes. Finding your natural rhythm. So this time, whatever the speed of your breath is, fully inhale as you come up to get long and fully exhale as you go down. Keeping steady with your breath. Oh, lovely, guys. Keeping length in your spine. Okay, we're going to start to speed that breath up a little bit. Keep breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out. So whatever your pace is, just speeding that breath up a little bit. It's only going to be for 10 more. So we're keeping with your pace, and it's just a little bit faster than you were going. One more each side. Stopping in the middle, arms up, hands down in front. Okay, resting here for a moment and noticing any tingling sensation in your arms. Closing down your eyes and inviting your gaze to go into that third eye space, just above your eyebrow center. Finding a bit of steadiness with your breath. And we're going to fold forwards. Okay, this time holding. So if for you, bending your knees feels more comfortable to fold forwards, it's totally cool to bend your knees. And if you need a little bit more support underneath your hips, that's okay as well. Either rolling your mat or having a blanket underneath. And then we're going to lean forwards to wherever your comfortable position is. So maybe it's hands staying on the floor and halfway forwards. Maybe you can reach for your shins or your ankles. Super, guys. And maybe if it feels okay for you, you can bring your chest all the way down. Okay, so it might be that you have something in front of you to lean on, like a pillow or a bolster. Okay, finding where you feel comfortable or uncomfortable but not in pain. And then making that decision to hold here with your eyes closed, look into that third eye space, inviting this transformation. And your breath, okay, your steady breath. It's going to be for a couple of minutes, inviting your heart to surrender, inviting your breath to be nice and steady. And as you gaze in, just feeling that invitation to awaken all of the subtle energies inside your body, awaken all the subtle energies with your breath, so that you can invite this power of transformation, invite this journey of doing some work within you, reflecting, repairing, remodeling, whatever it is that you feel might be wanting to transform in this moment, in this time that we're in. Maybe it's something that you've wanted to learn or study. Gazing into that third eye space, allowing whatever it is to come to you. Super, guys, just having 3 more breaths. 2. Last breath. And slowly walking your hands back up. Bending your knees. Crossing your legs. and coming into a comfortable seated position. Relaxing your hands onto your shins. Awesome. And we're going to start to move in a cat-cow type of way, but really focusing on your spine. Maybe either at your knees, but maybe holding on to your shins today to feel this sort of rock and wave-like motion coming through your body, sort of from that mula bandha, from that low down place, all the way up to your spine. So with your breath and breathing out, rolling, inhaling, breathing out, rounding. Okay, we're going to go for about 3 minutes. So seeing if you can locate that lovely pace of your own natural breath and find this rhythm. So it's your own rhythm, and inviting as much movement as you can into your spine, in with your breath. As you inhale, almost feel the journey of this breath rising from that perineum, from the bandha, and all the way up to the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, feeling that energy descend back down all the way to the root of your body. Okay, as you start to move, notice if there's any of these flat patches, maybe in between your shoulders or your lower back. Can you get a little bit more movement into it? Can you round a little bit more, arch a little bit more? With your eyes softly closed, gazing into that third eye space and feeling this lovely momentum of your movement. Maybe if you can bring your hands to grip onto your shins, you can create a little bit more momentum. Feeling that rhythm with your breath. And gently inviting this movement to start to slow down. So staying with the same movement, but feeling it slow. Two more breaths. And finally, lengthen your spine. Taking a moment to stay here, and if you can, imagine, sat still, imagine the center line of your body. So closing down your eyes and visualizing from the root chakra, the base of your body, imagine that there is a spiraling line of energy that is running, starting small from the root of your body, and it circles and spirals all the way up, going all the way up through the crown of your head towards the sky. So you can feel this line of energy going in the middle and that spiral around it. So we're going to move in a circular motion as if we're moving with that line of energy. Okay, so inviting this slight cat-cow movement with your rib cage. So you're feeling that rib cage move, almost as if it's tracing the spiral of energy using your breath. If you notice whichever way you've moved initially, I think everyone's moving the same way. the I am, but without having a right or wrong, just being aware if that was your conscious choice, and seeing where you can move into that maybe you couldn't reach with that forwards and backwards motion. Maybe it's in your hips, your shoulders. Just going to go for 10 in this direction. 9, 8, moving with your breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing directions, guys, changing directions. It's going to be about 30 circles altogether. Feeling that movement, knowing you can stop at any time if you need to. With your eyes closed, imagine that your body is tracing that spiral of energy, almost as if you're moving around the center line that's running from Mulavandha up towards the sky, almost as if you're stirring that energy to invite transformation. Breathing with that movement. I'm going for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly become still. So you don't have to abruptly stop. You can just gently wait until you feel that you've naturally come to a still point. Sensing that line where you can just be and feel that line running from the root of your body all the way to the crown of your head. As you breathe, noticing any subtle vibrations or feelings in your body. And then opening your eyes. Okay, we're going to come into a kneeling position. So if kneeling isn't comfortable for you, sort of sat on your feet, you can either roll up your mat or place a cushion or something so it's underneath you, if that feels okay. If kneeling isn't good for your knees at all, it's totally okay if you wanted to stay in a cross-leg position. If you feel okay to come into kneeling, come into kneeling, placing your hands onto your knees, not for long, just for 10 to get comfortable going into a cat-cow movement, okay? So inhaling, lifting, exhaling, rounding, inhaling, slowly moving, noticing any difference between that cross-leg position if you've changed. 2, inviting that length of your spine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finding that length. So you just find a position where your spine feels nice and relaxed, so you can sense the natural curve of your back. Bring your hands to rest onto your shoulders. Awesome, nice guys, lovely. Okay, we're going to take a twist, so we're going to be breathing and twisting. So we're breathing in, breathing out, inhaling back to the middle, exhaling to twist. Taking just a nice few breaths, finding your rhythm. So you're inhaling to the middle, exhaling to twist. And then we're going to use the full breath to twist either side, okay? So it's going to be a little bit more. So finding that rhythm. Awesome. Oh, lovely, guys. So it's your breath, your rhythm. Anything that doesn't feel comfortable, just come into a still place. Try and go for maybe just over a minute. So closing down your eyes if you feel comfortable to. If you prefer to keep them open, focusing in a spot, that's totally okay. So finding this rhythm. So full inhale, full exhale with your twist. Oh, lovely guys, keep moving. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just gently slowing down. Taking a moment to rest your arms, maybe shaking out your arms, and resting them down onto your legs for a moment. Breathe in to notice any sensations in your body. And then bringing those hands back onto your shoulders. Okay, this time we're going to lift your elbows up. Awesome. So, bringing them down. So your hands are going to stay on your shoulders, but your arms are lifting up. So your elbows are trying to come together. Awesome. Coming down. Reaching up. Awesome. So inhaling down. Exhaling, elbows up. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Okay, finding your own rhythm. If anything doesn't feel comfortable with your knees, guys, it's totally okay to change position. So if you wanted to just come into a cross leg position, move into cross legs. As you inhale, feel your heart open, your elbows move out. Exhaling, elbows lifting. Finding your own rhythm. If you feel comfortable to close your eyes, focusing on gazing into that third eye, eyebrow center, so you can feel your gaze internally lift. 10 more. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhaling, arms reaching out. Have a little shake of your arms. And releasing your hands down. Reflecting on how you feel internally, inviting everything to move inwards. So your gaze, your eyes to be softly closed. Noticing any sensation tingling in your arms, your breath. Okay, interlocking your fingers. Reaching them forwards. So having this union of your fingers coming together. Okay, and as we breathe in, reach your arms up, okay? So interlock your fingers, reaching them forwards, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up is only for 10, exhaling down, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling down, spine staying long, feeling that length through your body, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, 5 more with your own breath. Lengthening through those sides of your body. Feeling that breath lengthen your body. So this is using a mudra to Venus. So we're trying to connect to that feminine energy, connect to your energy to transform. Last breath, reaching as long as you can. Release your arms out to the side. Have a little shake of your arms. And moving back to cross legs. So coming onto your hands and knees for a moment. Just so you can move, maybe moving your knees, maybe moving from side to side. Moving your hips a little bit. Moving in any way that feels nice for your body. 3, 2, 1 more breath. Okay, cross legs, but not for too long, guys, okay? So coming into a cross leg position. And you can sit on a cushion or anything else if you want to. It's going to be a movement with your head. So your lower body is going to mostly stay seated. Relax your hands. Having a breath in. As you breathe out, turn your head, look to the left. Look into the left. Inhaling middle. Exhaling, look into the right. Inhaling middle. Exhaling, look into the left. Inhale middle. Exhaling to the other side. Okay, allowing your breath, so you to lead it with your natural breath. And using that breath to twist as deeply as you can with the exhale. So the inhale's bringing you to the middle and the exhale's twisting. So staying in touch with your body. So you're not cranking your neck too much. Just feeling, so we're kind of moving up this spiraling energy journey. Noticing maybe where you're holding tension in your neck and breathing, using your breath just to invite that movement of your head, invite that movement of your neck. 1 more each side. resting in the middle. Closing down your eyes to bring your gaze back into that third eye space. And while you do, gazing into that third eye space, but with your breath, just lifting your right shoulder as you breathe out. Allow it to relax as you inhale. And then left shoulder, so lifting alternate shoulders. Using your breath to lift each shoulder, just moving one at a time. Keep moving with those shoulders, one shoulder at a time. And then when you've done an even number, I'm going to go both shoulders for 10. Okay, so when it feels that you've done an even number on both, going for both shoulders for 10. So feeling that lift and release. Lifting both up and releasing. Feeling any tension dropping away, just going for 3 more lifts. 2. Last one. Shaking out your arms. Shaking out your shoulders. And we're going to come into a squat position. So preparing, having your feet in front, moving forwards, bringing your hands in front. So it's sort of like a frog squat. We'll come onto your toes. So you're onto your tiptoes, having your hands in front. Awesome, guys. Okay, so we're on your tiptoes. Your feet can be quite close together. So finding a position where you feel okay. Hands onto the floor. And taking this moment to just gently move. So within wherever your range of movement is, play with moving your knees a little bit, moving into your hips. So we might be reaching your arms or your hands a little bit further forward so you can have a little bit of a more movement around with your knees and your hips. Becoming still. We're going to have a little bit of a test run for your movement. So have a breath in. As you breathe out, press down with your hands and lift your hips up. And inhaling, return to the start. Bend your knees, come back onto your toes. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go through about 26. All right, so just focusing with your breath, feeling that this is part of your breath and movement to transform. Okay, here we go. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, back to squat. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling to squat. Exhale, fold. Inhaling to squat. Exhale, fold. Okay, allowing your breath to take over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, keeping integrity in that movement, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, coming back to squats. Awesome. Oh, nice, guys. Staying in that squat position. Have a nice deep breath. We're going to have a lion's breath, so just letting everything out, breathing in. So we're going to do one more, breathing in. And then coming back to sit. Coming back into your comfortable cross-leg position, or however you feel comfy to sit. So maybe that's cross legs, maybe you're on a cushion. And resting your palms facing up, bringing your first finger and thumb together, closing down your eyes, and feeling that energy center, this spiraling line of energy running all the way up. And as you breathe, so your natural breath, as you breathe out, feeling that engagement of Mula Bandha, so your pelvic floor or perineum muscle. So just having that squeeze at the end of your exhale, holding your breath out. As you breathe in, feeling that energy rise all the way up through your body, up that center line. Feeling it move up out through the crown of your head. And with this breath, taking these few moments to notice any sensations in your body and really feeling that connection as you breathe out, connecting to Mula Bandha, connecting to that energy source. Breathe out, hold your breath out, and let that inhale happen maybe after a few moments, inviting that rush and surge of energy to be felt rising all the way up through this center line of your body. Feeling your head as if it's on a golden piece of thread. Coming back to your intention to feel that you can use this energy that you've got in touch with, this subtle energy in your body, to move into any transformation, to study, to learn, whether that's just reflecting on your own journey, where you are internally, or something else that you want to bring about change. Just having 3 more breaths here. So guys, last breath, feeling that connection to that base root in your body. And then coming down into Shavasana, so releasing to stretch out. Coming onto your back. And if you can, come down to lay on your back so that you can create this lovely line of energy with your body, so that your legs are straight, your arms are straight, and all of this energy that we've been inviting in the center, you can stretch out so there's no kinks anywhere, so we're not stopping any flow of energy. So there's no kinks in your elbows, your knees. See, if you do feel uncomfortable with a bad back or anything like that and you would rather sit, that's totally cool, go for that. But if you can find a space to just almost like imagine you're unkinking a garden hose, so looking for length in everything. And I think sound seemed to be okay yesterday, so I'm just going to play you a mantra for a few moments. and just allowing the sounds to wash over your body. Starting to invite a little bit of movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. And if you feel that there's quite a lot of powerful breath work that we've done, so if you feel that today you'd like to stay here and just relax and feel the effects of that breath, feel free to stay where you are. If you feel okay to bring yourself up to a seated position, gently moving in whatever way feels nice for you, either rocking up or rolling to the side. Bringing your prayer hands together, thumbs at your heart center. And we're going to finish with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Taking a breath to prepare. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Having one Om together. Om. And bowing inwardly to that invitation of transformation and change to your own inner guru. Whenever you feel ready, offering namaste. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.